Hey guys, welcome back. I have a little lip swatchy video for you today of the Milani Amore lip creams, which for some reason I have 6 of. This is, just because these have been so hyped up. I love Milani. I want to love matte lipsticks. Want to find a liquid lipstick, matte liquid lipstick that works for me well. So I just went crazy and have bought at least one more every time I've gone to CVS. Although I think I'm going to stop now. I've been playing with these a little bit, so now I have a good idea of if I like them or not. These are the colors that interest me. The rest of them are nice, and I would try them if they were given to me, but I don't feel the need to purchase them. So I think we'll just go through and we'll do a little live swatch because I love watching those kinds of videos, and I finally have a ridiculous amount of something to do the same thing with. So I actually have kind of 2 of the nudes, 2 of the reds, and 2 of the kind of darker purpley ones. So this should work out well. So the first color I have is the lightest shade, and this is the shade Adore. A little swatch on my hand first. Let's see a nice comparison at the end. Let me get in front of the camera well. Let's see, what am I doing? So this is Adore, and it's a really peachy nude. Alright, I apologize, I do have a little bit of a stain going on from a different lipstick I was wearing earlier in the day, but we're gonna work with it. You can see it's really pigmented, really lovely. This is one of those doe foot applicators that has, it's kind of squat, it's flat. Makes it nice for getting a more precise line, which is especially nice with those darker shades. And it does take a moment to set. So I love this shade. It's maybe not the most flattering nude on me, and it does darken down just a little bit once it sets because it's still pretty wet. They take a little bit of time to really dry down, but I love it. It seems very 60s to me. So I've been fussing around long enough that it's actually dried down, so you can see it becomes a slightly different color. It's almost, it's a little bit darker and almost a little more pink. I don't know. So just, be aware if you're really sold on the color as it looks as soon as you put it on. It might shift just a bit, or that might be a point in its favor. I don't know. All right, the next shade I have is Beloved. This is a little darker and a little bit more brown. So this is great for that kind of 90s brown lip that apparently is a thing now. So I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if I've talked about the smell yet. It smells like cake. It smells, as soon as I opened it, I had a flashback to being like, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 and getting, one of those like Bonnie Bell flavored lip balms. It smells just like one of those that I had. It must have been like French vanilla or something. I don't remember exactly, but oh, it smells so good. If you don't like that, it doesn't hang around very long, but it is strong when you're putting this on, so be aware. So this is Beloved, and this is actually, I kept being drawn to this color, even though I'm not huge into the brownie tones, or I haven't been in the past, but I think this might be one of my favorite ones, actually. It's a great fall shade. I don't want to take it off. Yeah, this is maybe my favorite one out of all of them. All right, so we'll move on to the reds, and the first one I have is the shade Desire. And this is a really kind of a bright cherry red. It's really pretty. And you can see how pigmented these are, even though my lips are kind of stained. Now, I haven't found these to bleed yet. As soon as I say that, I'll notice that later on, but you know, what are you gonna do? And you can get a pretty precise line with the brush itself, which I think is really nice. I really should use lip liner, but I don't. So it's nice to maybe not really have to. So that is Desire. And I really enjoy the shade. I mean, I have this kind of color a lot through my collection, but you know, it's so nice. Also, side note, can you see Mr. Max? He's asleep. That's okay. The next red I have is the shade Romance. This is a recent purchase. I don't even think I've swatched this yet, so this will be, right? No, I don't think so. This, yeah, I bought 2 new ones yesterday, and I haven't swatched them yet, so this is exciting. So this is a dark red. So you can see the difference between those 2 reds. Well, you'll be able to see the difference a little better when it dries. I'm excited. This is my kind of shade. Oh my God. So not the most even or perfect application, but oh my God, how gorgeous is this color? So it's definitely blue based. You know, it's a blood red. It's so pretty. Oh yes, oh yes. This will be a great holiday, great fall, great anytime, great date night, fancy thing. I don't know. It's really pretty. If you like deep blue based reds, I recommend it. So these are, well, this one's definitely purpley. This one I haven't tried on yet either, and this is the shade Embrace. I love these kinds of shades. So this is, ooh, oh, well, I'll say some of these swatches look kind of patchy, but so far they haven't been that patchy actually on my lips. I'm excited. I love shades like this. Other people do too, because this has been the hardest one for me to find. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Love this. This is right up my alley. This is the kind of purple that I can get away with. I think I've said in elsewhere that, you know, like bright purples, like true lavender, any of that does not work on me. But this does. Okay, last one. My lips are like, thank God. Is the darkest shade, and this is Flirt. So again, it looks quite purpley. This one I have played with a little bit more. It's one of the first ones I got. Now this one can be a little patchy going on. I have in fact had to do 2 thin layers, like do a layer, wait for it to dry, and then just kind of go over it again. We'll see how it behaves here. All right, that's not too bad for the sake of argument. This one is a color I love, but it is the one that I've had the most difficulty with. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I have extensively tested all of these colors. Some of them I've had longer than others. Some of them I've worn more than others. So, you know, I can't speak for every color individually. But this, speaking for the darker shades, although the other ones seem to be pretty all right. This can be a little bit patchy. But my biggest problem with this particular shade is that it does tend to sink into the lines of my lips, which is unfortunate because it is a really pretty shade and it's very fall. That might be more my lips issue than a product issue because, you know, quite frankly, these are not the most comfortable lip products. And I know that the longevity of them and the matte finish is really, you know, kind of the point of the product. So I'm not going to say that that the products are bad, but just be aware. If you're like me and the matte thing, you like how it looks, but those tend to always kind of dry your lips out, you might find these products to be in that kind of category. They dry down. They're not that moisturizing. I mean, they feel nice going on. That's, you know, but as they wear throughout the day, I find myself really wanting to put some lip balm on. It becomes a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit dry, and the lines in my lips tend to get accentuated after hours of wear. So if you're looking for something that is going to last all day through everything ever, you know, these might not be the products for you. If you're looking for a matte lip that is super moisturizing and is going to be really comfortable throughout the day, let me know when you find it. But if you're looking for, you know, an affordable, cruelty-free, liquid matte lipstick that it comes in beautiful colors, smells like cake, then these might be something to check out. So I'll show you the swatches one more time. So we have the lightest nude, Adore, that kind of brownie shade, Beloved. That bright red is Desire. The darker red is Romance. That kind of lighter purple is Embrace. And then that darkest shade that I'm also wearing on my lips right now is Flirt. So hopefully this kind of swatch little sort of review. Again, I haven't worn all of these for a long time, so I can't speak to all of them. Maybe I'll come back and do another review once I've played with them a little bit more, but hopefully you found the swatch helpful. If you want to pick any of them up and you have a pale skin like I do, you have a good sense of what they look like on, how they apply, and how they wear. So hopefully this, again, I'm just repeating myself now, aren't I? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe below if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.